Hello, this is Archangel Michael. I come to talk to you today about how you can transcend the ego. What do I mean by this? Well, as many of you know, you are living in a 3D reality, which is a physical existence. When you are in your ego mind, which is the left side of your brain, you will control your life in many ways. You will become stressed and fearful and anxious because you see life cannot be controlled. The more you try and control it, the more challenging it becomes. You try and control the people in your life. You try, perhaps, to control the situations that go on in your life. But you cannot control them because you are only in charge of your own life and your own destiny. What I mean is, the greatest gift that you can give yourself is to free yourself and free others from mind control. Which is emotional control. Of course, not all of you are trying to control others or trying to control yourself. And sometimes you do allow the universe to step in and help you. But as you are living a 3D reality, it can be challenging to move into the fourth. The fourth dimension is where you start to understand yourself, your thoughts, understand others. You see the bigger picture. You see the other person's point of view, perhaps. You don't just see your own point of view. Because the problem is, when you come from the 3D, the ego mind, you become self-orientated. You can only see your perspective. It is not your fault. Because it is the human mind. But it is time for you to look at those thoughts you think. Start to notice them, become self-aware. When you're feeling emotions such as guilt, anger, smaller emotions such as frustration, jealousy, anger, of course, is a very strong emotion and easy to understand when you're in anger. So perhaps you could start with anger. If you become angry, start looking why. Start questioning, why am I angry? Why do I feel this way? Notice your bodies. Notice how the fears affect you. Sometimes the emotions are very strong in some, because each has different levels of sensitivity to emotions. Some find emotions overpowering. It is why you would do something in anger that you would not normally do, because you can become irrational. And when you have calmed down, you cannot understand why you would do that. Anger is a very, very overpowering fear. It is a state of blame. you are blaming the other, which means your heart is not open. Because if your heart was open, you could have compassion and understanding. So take the time to look at your emotions that are coming up, because your fears are your emotions when you're in the 3D realm, because thoughts create emotions. Now, emotions are held in your body, not only from this time, but other lifetimes. So notice your triggers of strong emotions, or even quieter emotions. Just take the time to look at yourself. As you do so, you can start taking personal responsibility instead of handing your power over to others. Because when we are allowing yourself to be emotionally controlled, you're actually handing your power over and you are disempowered. You are like a pawn, like a kite flying in the wind. You have no control over your own life. I say control loosely, because when you learn to let go, when you learn to surrender and trust, instead of trying to control everything in your life, that is when the magic happens. That is when you allow the universe to create wonderful situations in your life. But to start doing this, because there is so many fears in this world, in the 3D reality, to get yourself into the 4th and 5th dimension, self-awareness is the key. But it is also important to put your intentions out to the universe to create what you wish in your life, like a bucket list, like a visionary board, whatever you feel is right for you. Because if you do not place intentions, again, you're like a puppet with somebody else pulling the strings. So take the time to choose, because right now the universe and the energies on earth are so malleable, is what I'm going to call it. In other words, you can so quickly, if you're having a negative situation in your life, it doesn't matter how big or small. If a washing machine breaks, don't focus on the problem. Oh, my washing machine's broke. Oh no. Focus on the solution. Somebody will come to mend my washing machine soon. Put the intention out. My washing machine will be mended soon. When you speak in the I am, it is a very powerful essence of God. I also highly suggest the use of some affirmations in your life in the I am. I am lovable. I am good enough. I am worthy. I deserve the best in life. Put your intentions out. When you wake up in the morning is the best time to put your intentions out. Then be willing to follow the intuition and inner guidance and inner knowing, because that is like a breadcrumb trail taking you to your desires. You need to be willing to take the steps that your intuition, your inspiration is guiding you to take to create those dreams, those intentions. Highly suggest that you call me to guide and help you, because Archangel Michael can help you in many ways. You're all moving into different dimensions and realities. And the fifth dimension is only the start. But you have to choose this. Don't be like that puppet with somebody else pulling your strings. You be the captain of your ship. You choose your life. You choose what you want. And don't allow anybody else to have any power over you. But if you notice it, do not beat yourselves up. Just change your thoughts instantly from the problem to the solution, or ask for the solution. Choose peace. Choose to be happy. Wherever you can in your life, choose only things that make you feel good about yourself, that make you feel happy. If you are doing things out of resentment, that is again a fear. When you do things for others out of resentment, when you overgive, and being a light worker, you are wanting to help many. But when you overgive, you stop giving from the heart and you start giving from the ego. Life is a fine balance of giving and receiving, the male and the female, the yin and the yang, whatever you wish. Notice your thoughts and be aware of your emotions, for they are the seat to you progressing and flowing and moving forward and ascending. As you become more self-aware, you'll just notice them instantly. It is a gradual process, but first take the time if you're not already. I know many of you are. But remember, this is the seat to you moving forward in your lives and progressing. The fifth dimension is where you start to transcend the ego. In other words, you move away from the left side to the right side of the brain, which holds all your creativity, your imagination, your manifestation, into your feeling body and your heart. When you are in the flow of that feeling body, you will notice a difference. You will sense and feel things in your aura. You will receive far much intuition, inner guidance, inner knowing. Once you move into that dimension, you will know. You will feel bliss at times. You will feel a wonderful sense of that this is where you should be in your life. You will feel connected to yourself, to source, to everything. And when you're in these states, you will realize how worth it is to start looking at the self, moving away from the ego to the I am God presence, to the fifth dimension. Always remember to ask for help wherever you need it, because the angels and I, Archangel Michael, will always keep you safe if you ask me. Please remember that I can overcome any what I will call dark forces in your world, but you need to ask me because you have freedom of will. So wherever you do not feel safe, I will keep you safe. I have special gifts that I use to keep you safe. So please have faith and trust wherever you don't feel safe, because it will help you to move forward in your spiritual and personal growth once you believe and know that I truly can keep you safe in this world. So call upon me for assistance. Now I send you the brightest blessings of love and light, my beautiful children. Remember, this is the age of Aquarius, the golden age, the return to innocence. And I talk innocence in a spiritual term of love, the return to love on earth. Keep that in mind. Follow your own way. Do not listen to others who wish to, shall I say, bring you down. It can be intentional or unintentional, but follow your own way is so important right now. To not listen to what is going on in this world that is fear-driven, because it is designed to keep you in the 3D realms and matrix. So follow your own way. Return yourselves to a world full of happiness, joy, connection. For this is the way the earth is moving. So be part of this. But it all starts with you making that choice. Remember, be careful what you choose. Your thoughts are incredibly powerful. Brightest blessings, my beautiful children. I am going now, but I am always with you. Only a thought away. Love and light.